What's up, guys? Zfarls here with your spotlight. I made this video, it was 12 minutes, so I'm cutting it down for you to give you all the info real quick. I'm going to tell you who I like more, Deion Jones or Jalen Ramsey. We're going to have a tribute to one of the best budget players, and then I got a legend that I think could actually bring you some value this week. So spotlight players are out. These are defensive guys. You can read how the program works here. One thing you definitely want to do is go do the solos. It's 6 games for 6,000 coins. And James Bradbury, who is a very, very good corner. We'll talk about him quickly as well. But let's look at the content that dropped. None of these goal items, really going to play at this point in your squad. One item I do like that's on the lower tier is this Jalen Mills. 96 speed. He's actually pretty physical. Now, he's not the best man guy if you're trying to do the cover one scheme that's out there right now. But he does have pretty good tackle and hit power and could play. Plus, hot hands at corner could be unique if used in the right way. Another guy I like, Preston Brown, if you don't have the Keekly or a really good CPU middle linebacker to just kind of roam the middle, he could go there. Fowler is a pretty good speed guy. I like that his finesse and power move are both above 90 with great athletic ability. Can't move him inside DT, so you got to kind of keep him on that edge, but he's actually pretty good at this point in the season. So Bradbury will go in real quick. Remember, you're basically getting this guy for nothing. And a lot of people use this in the competitive gaming event. They used, I believe, his 80 Football Outsiders. I don't think it was his 69 version. But 97 speed on him with 96 zone, 84 hit power on a corner, and 90 play rec. Good strength. Should be able to block shed for you, tackle, and do everything you need at this point in this season. So a great work throwing out this Bradbury. That's a smart one that the community is going to enjoy on the spotlight, guys. So then you get into the Deion Jones, who, look, this Deion Jones right here, if you guys don't remember, at Super Bowl came out. I think it was a reward for doing solo challenges, the Journey, that came out around Super Bowl. He was going for like 20K. A great man speed cover corner, or middle linebacker, excuse me. 6'1", so you don't necessarily want to user him. Plus, you don't want to user him because he has 290 pass rush moves, which is very, very good at middle linebacker, pretty rare actually. And if you user him, you're not going to rush for him, and you're not going to really get that gain. He's 6'1", which is the same as Shazier, and speed-wise similar to Shazier. He's 99 speed with Del Rio. Man coverage is good, but you're better off probably with playing more dollar with 4 CBs in, because CBs are going to have that 96 man that you want to get to. I like that his block shed is very increased. His strength's good, but that is his weakness because he is such an athletic guy that he's just not as strong as normal. I really like this version. I just don't know if he's going to be worth what it's going to cost to potentially pick him up, because I do think he'll be very expensive. Plus, I prefer taller guys to user, and I like him, but I just don't love him as a top-end player if that's what he's going to cost. If he was 200K or if he was a solo reward, I would say of course, but I think he's going to end up costing too much. We'll have to see where it settles in at. Remember, the Spotlight offense came out, had guys like Tyreek Hill, it had Jared Goff, you had Perryman, Procise, and then some tight ends like Hunter Henry and some younger guys. So if you think the Spotlight program is cool and you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, and we'll let everyone know that we did or did not enjoy. I think it was pretty cool, but let me know what you guys think. Always interested to hear your opinions. Lastly, Jalen Ramsey. Just want to take a moment, have a little tribute for Jalen Ramsey, because this was one of the best budget players of the entire season. I do think, the Jones we just talked about was, but this, to me, this most feared 83 version, 6'1", with the hit power and the strength and the block shed that he had at corner, he kind of helped set off that early meta before the night drain was out, especially as an inexpensive guy with the cover 2 in the flats. 99 hit power on this one, 99 speed, full athleticism across the board. Can play man, can play zone. He can really do it all. He's going to cost you a do-it-all price, most likely, because it's going to be hard to just get all the parts to make him. But he's 6'1", which you can't teach. He's got the tip drill, which is cool, at corner. I love the Ramsey. I just wanted to throw it out there how cool it was that we had this really, really great budget guy the whole season, pretty much, from Halloween till the Super Bowl, that was in lineups, and I'm dying to know if he's going to cost us too much at the start of next year to really put on these lists, or if people caught on, or what's Jalen Ramsey's future going to be? Because I'll be very excited to see who the next version of a potential player like this, who has this type of physicality at the corner position, very, very rare. Maybe the game won't even play the way. Who knows? But it was cool to have Ramsey be that youngster that we all, as a community, kind of got tied to. Marvin Harrison was the other legend, along with Willie McGinnis. He's really, really good at the start of the year because his route running's so high, and he has good catch in traffic. He's not so good at this point because a lot of guys have that route running, and he's not that tall. But Willie McGinnis actually parties pretty hard. 95 speed with Jack Del Rio, 93 right now. His block shed's 99. You could try and use him because he is 6'5", but his agility's a little bit low. And then, of course, you don't get the benefit of this 99, 96 moves. If he comes down to 300, he's pretty viable, but you can't drop him into coverage. So you either got to rush him or try and use him with the height and see if you can get over the agility. But actually was pretty surprised that he had this much speed, did McGinnis. So that was pretty cool. I think he's pretty strong at this point in the Ultimate Team season. He's holding up and being one of those potential endgame players if you don't have a guy you like who rushes the passer. Different blend, a new type, so we like seeing that. So let me know about those spotlight players, and it's a new idea here. Make sure you check it out. Get yourself the Bradbury at a minimum, and then consider if you want to go for the Ramsey if you don't have the Night Train or that physical block shed corner with the hip power, because those are pretty rare. There's probably only 4 or 5 guys in the game, and there has been more lately, but he's one guy you can throw out there. So that is it for this review, guys. I know the season's winding down, but we'll have more budget players coming up for you, more schemes. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we will talk soon. Until next time, this is Zfarls. Lock up.